1/3 is the chant that was heard on the steps of the Alabama State House this morning, and it's the same chant that has been ringing on this day for 19 years.
Well, every year, students from our colleges and universities always come to support higher education funding. And it is so important, and this year we have more money in education than we've had since 2008.
Higher Education Day is a day when rivalries are dropped in favor of a common goal: 1/3 of Alabama's funding.
One thing we know for sure is that as students come up here, they become more aware and more involved in the process. And that's part of the whole thing. It's an educational experience for them because they realize that democracy really does require action.
Thousands of students come here to the State House steps to rally for higher education funding. But what happens when they've left and gone back to their respective schools?
We've got advocacy days that we'll have for individual student participation to come back and meet with their legislators and talk to them about the importance of higher education. We'll also have opportunities for them to come and participate in communication exercises.
There's also another way that students can get involved a little closer to home.
You know your legislature if you don't get to know them, and get to know them the fact that you call and say, let me tell you how important higher ed is, not just to me and my family and my brothers and sisters behind me, but to future generation and the growth of the state.
A lot of people don't even know who their representative or their senator is. They need to learn that. And so they need to know who to talk to and put pressure on them to make sure that there's adequate funding for higher education.
1/3 has not yet been reached, but every year students come closer to the goal.
Since I've been governor, we've increased higher education share a small percentage point, but we've increased it every year since I've been governor in the budget that I submitted, and it went through. And we've done the same thing this year.
Contact information for your legislator can be found online. In Montgomery, Haley Greathouse, Troy, TrojanVision News.